Before I ever knew your name, the Lord already knew our story. He saw every tear that would fall, every burden I'd carry, every prayer I'd whisper when no one else could hear. He knew my heart had learned to build walls. He knew I was afraid to trust. He knew love had become something I feared, not because love was wrong, but because pain had taught me to hide. And still, the Lord was preparing you. When you came into our lives, you didn't ask me to become someone else. You didn't ask me to prove my worth. You didn't ask Natalie to earn your affection. You simply opened your arms without hesitation. You welcomed us, not with empty promises, but with quiet faithfulness. You loved us before we knew how to receive that kind of love. Looking back now, I can see the hand of God. What I thought was another uncertain road was really His mercy leading us home. God sent you when two hearts needed kindness, when two hearts needed compassion, when two hearts needed someone who would simply stay. You loved us without asking for anything in return. No conditions, no bargains, no keeping score. Just a faithful heart given by a faithful God. And every day I thank Him because He sent you. Because He sent you. I didn't know what safety felt like anymore. For so long, love seemed to come with a cost. Like kindness had strings attached, like every smile would someday disappear. Then you came, patient, gentle, steady, never rushing my healing, never demanding my trust, simply showing up again and again and again. And you didn't only love me, you loved Natalie. You never made her feel like she was less than. You never made her wonder if she belonged. You celebrated her, protected her, encouraged her, prayed for her. You loved her with your whole heart. And somewhere along the way, the fear began to loosen its grip. Not because life suddenly became easy, but because your faithfulness made room for healing. God sent you to remind us we were loved, to remind us we were wanted, to teach us that real love doesn't manipulate, it doesn't demand, it doesn't ask what will I get in return. It simply gives, and because of you I learned I could be safe. Natalie learned she could be safe. Our home became a place of peace. Only the Lord knows how many prayers He answered the day He brought you into our lives. He knew exactly what we needed, not riches, not an easier road. We needed a man whose strength would be gentle, whose compassion would be constant, whose love would remain long after the excitement of new beginnings faded. That's exactly who He gave us. has ever seen. For every burden you've quietly carried, for every day you've chosen to love us, I thank the Lord because He sent you. Like my sweet husband, there will never be enough words to thank you. You walked into the lives of a frightened woman and her little girl.